Very good morning to all my dear students. Welcome to St. Anne's Public School, Bagpat. Online Economics Classes Part 8, Class 12 Commerce. As you know that we are working from our home. So my dear students, today we will discuss chapter number 5, Money, which is from Macroeconomics book. As you know that in my previous video we have already discussed what is the meaning of M1 and what is the formula of M1. Again I am repeating, I have already discussed what is the meaning of M1 and what is the formula of M1. What is the formula of M1? M1 is equal to currency and coins with public plus demand deposit of commercial bank plus other deposit with RBI. And you know that I have already discussed what is the meaning of currency and coins with public and what is the meaning of demand deposit of commercial bank and what is the meaning of other deposit with RBI. But today we will discuss second components of money supply, because you know that we are studying components of money supply. And we have discussed M1, and you know that there are four components of money supply. First is M1, second is M2, third is M3, and fourth is M4. And you know that I have already discussed M1. Now today we'll discuss M2. What is the formula of M2? Is equal to M1 plus saving deposits with post office saving bank. M1 is equal to saving deposit with post office saving bank. I can write formula of M2 in this way also. Listen carefully. I can write in place of M1. Currency and coins with public plus demand deposit of commercial bank plus other deposit with RBI plus saving deposits with post office saving bank. See, I can write, see here, what is the formula of M2? Currency and coins with public plus demand deposits of commercial bank plus other deposits with RBI. This is the complete formula of M1. Now plus saving deposit with post office saving bank plus saving deposits with post office saving bank. It means that from this up to this is called M1. M1 plus saving deposit with post office saving bank. I hope formula of M2 is clear. See after this. What do you mean by saving deposit? Listen carefully. Saving deposits combine features of both current account, and we can say current account deposits and fixed deposits. Again I am repeating, saving deposits combine, or we can say consist, saving deposits consist features of both current account deposits and fixed account deposits. There are two features of saving deposit. There are two features of saving deposits, or we can say saving deposits. Saving deposit has two features. Saving deposit has two feature. First, first feature, in saving deposits, depositors are depositors are given check facility. Again I am repeating, depositors are in saving deposits, depositors are, depositors means account holder, depositor means account holder. Depositors are given check facility to withdraw money from their account, but some restrictions are imposed on the amount of withdrawals. Again I am repeating, first feature of saving deposit is depositors are given check facility to withdraw money from their account, but some restrictions are imposed on the amount of withdrawal. First feature is clear. See second feature, they carry a rate of interest. Saving deposits carry a rate of interest which is less than interest rate on fixed deposit. It means that check facilities are available here, and rate of interest is also received, but that rate of interest will be less than rate of interest on fixed deposit. I hope meaning of saving deposit is clear. What is the definition of saving deposits? Saving deposits consist, or we can say combine, the features of both current account deposit and fixed account deposit, and it has two features, check facility and rate of interest. I hope it is clear. See, component 3, M3. What is the formula of M3? M1 plus net time deposits with bank. M1 plus net time deposits with bank. You know what is the formula of M1, and we can write in place of M1. See here, what is the formula of M3? Currency and coins with public plus demand deposits of commercial bank plus other deposits with RBI. This is the complete formula of M1, and see here, plus net time deposits with bank plus net time deposits with bank. I hope it is clear. We can write formula of M3 like in this form. See, after this, D means component 4. What is the formula of M4? What is the meaning of net time deposits with bank? Net time deposits with bank. Later we will discuss. Hold it. What is the formula of M4? M3 plus total deposits with post office saving bank. M3 plus total deposits with post office saving bank. What is the formula of M3? M1 plus net time deposit with bank plus total deposits with post office saving bank. See, excluding NSC. NSC means National Saving Certificate. National Saving Certificates. What is the meaning of National Saving Certificates? Listen carefully. National Saving Certificates are small saving, or we can say saving bond. National Saving Certificates are saving bonds, which are certified, or we can say certified by the government of India. Certified by the government of India. I hope meaning of National Saving Certificate is clear. See, post office is a bank or not? How can we classify? Post office is a bank. We can say post office can be considered as a bank or not. Can be considered as a bank or not, or we can say post office should be considered, or we can say to be considered as a bank or not. How can we classify post office is a bank or not? Listen carefully. Conditions for a, this is a financial institution, no doubt. Post office is a financial institution. Post office is a financial institution, but post office is not a bank. Post office is not a bank. Again I am repeating, post office, question is there, post office to be considered as a bank or not? We will say not, because post office is a financial institution, but post office is not a bank. Why? Listen carefully. Conditions for a financial institution to become a bank means, conditions for a financial institution to become a bank. What are the conditions? Listen carefully. The main function of commercial bank, or we can say the main function of banks, is to accept deposits and advance loan. What are the features of bank? First feature, accept deposits and advance loans. And a financial institution can be a banking institution. A financial institution can be a bank institution,